recording back live. Here to talk to you about the markets. We're here to talk about real world events, the markets, crypto stocks, mainly crypto stocks and real world. How you
To put in the headphone. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? So, hope everyone had a safe weekend. Hope everyone survived the snow. Hope everyone's safe out there. All right, so where are we going to start off? So first we're going to start off with the fact that the market is having a slight uptick in price right now. Now, how long is this going to last? I don't know. Do I feel if it's if the bull run is going to continue? Yes, I feel like the bull run is going to continue. But since I don't have a chart in front of me, since I don't have the charts in front of me, I can't really tell you. I don't have no definitive evidence that's going to tell me the markets is about to be a little pump and dump or about to actually start trading lower. So I want y'all to lock in with me tonight. I promise I'm gonna lock in with y'all tonight. I'm gonna go on live at 8 o'clock. So lock in with me. Um right now Ethereum is back over 2 grand. Um Bitcoin Bitcoin just hit 69,000, about to break into the $70,000 region. You guys, don't FOMO. Don't FOMO. But then again, these prices is still a big discount. These prices is still a big discount. You really don't want to miss this opportunity, you guys. Um, is the 4 year cycle coming in full fruition? Is this just a dinky bull mark, or do we have more upside to undertake? I feel like we're going to have more upside to undertake, and I feel like most of the market is just fatigued, tired, and scared. But we're going to see what happens. Let's go over to what happened last night. I forget the name of the meeting. It was my first time seeing this type of presidential event, if you will. And there's one key segment of the whole video, of the whole I don't know if that was the Senate, or I don't know if I just know that they pretty much revoked Trump's tariffs. Me personally, I don't know why they would do something like that. Now you probably be like, why do you like the tariffs, Moonbound? For one, so I guess no one's gonna bring up the fact that we were paying we were paying tariffs before Trump came in. You feel me? Like, there was no, we were actually paying tariffs, but no one wanted to raise a finger. Let me not bring up the auto pin. So we were paying tariffs, and we had the auto pin. So we were just giving money away from by the boatloads. Um, let's not forget about our illegal alien problem that we had a couple months ago. Now you probably be like, "Oh, Moonbound, you don't like immigrants. You have something against other people. It's a free country." I don't have nothing against anyone that comes into the country by legal means, because there's enough money to go around. But when you are taking jobs away from people that were here first, I'm talking about my DoorDash workers. I'm talking about my servers, my cooks. I'm talking about I'm talking about the busboy, dishwashers. I'm talking about my construction workers. I'm talking about the working class citizens that we need our three ways of income, our 2 ways of income. We need our full-time job, our part-time job. But we were not getting paid. Pretty much, we couldn't find a job because our country was overrun with illegal immigrants, illegal aliens that could do our job for pennies on the dollar. So let's just say I'm let's just say I wash dishes for minimum wage. Don't you know that there's going to be an immigrant that's going to do your job for cheaper, and now you don't have a way to provide for yourself or your family? Let's not even bring up the fact of all the power that we gave away through the industrial age because we wanted to get labor cheaper. I want the labor back in America because of because of national security. If we get it like another government shutdown or another COVID-19, something crazy like that, and we still are depending for these other countries to get goods for these other countries, who's to say that they're not going to play ball with us? Who's to say they're not going to raise a tariff because they can? Everybody wants to look at America, Trump as the bad guy, but no one wants to remember that we was paying tariffs. Like, why is America paying tariffs for anything? That's for one. For two, for two, we need we need the jobs back here to rebuild America. And I honestly don't think the powers to be want that to happen. I feel like they want to auto pen and they wanted to gouge out the current working class and replace them. Remember, they were putting them in hotels, giving them free food, free education on our dime. So let me understand this, right? Let me understand this. You want me to work for a small wage, 2 to 3 jobs just to get by, and the taxes I'm paying is to help someone else completely replace me? What's AI doing to the blue collar, to the white collar work? That's what that's what the far left division was going to do to the current working class. They was going to try to replace us with people that's willing to do our job for pennies on a dollar. I don't I honestly feel, sir, I feel like Trump is for the people and Trump is going to do what he needs to do to make Americans great again, make America great again. But I guess people just don't like Trump. I guess people just don't want to win and just wake up, be 60 one day with nothing to offer, no type of savings. I'm not even going. We're gonna lock in tonight. We're gonna take a deeper dive into it because I want y'all to see it for yourself. I want you to see for yourself what I'm talking about, the type of people that really want you to lose. You know what I mean? Granted, I'm not an economist, but I know what's good. I know some things is good and some things is bad, and sometimes people don't want to deal with the pain. But being at the bottom, we deal with the pain every day, and Trump understands that. Trump is a businessman, and more importantly, he's a family man, and he know how most of this stuff works. But look, you guys, right now we're having a green day. I want everyone to enjoy this green day. Okay. I want everyone to enjoy this green day. Um, if you still didn't buy in, it's still a good time to buy in. Could we go lower? Yes, of course. But definitely do your darnest to DCA. I don't know what people are waiting on. I know my community is not waiting on anything. I know my community is strong. I know my community is DCAing, but make sure you let people know what's going on in the real world. Let people know that crypto assets, digital assets is where you want to have at least a portion of your wealth in, because from here on out, I don't know. I don't like what are you going to do when all hope is lost? What I mean by that is, what happens when Bitcoin is $1 million per token? When Ethereum is $20,000 per token? What are people going to say 15 years from now? Like, you still have a chance to secure your financial freedom. Granted, I'm not saying anyone's going to be rich. I didn't say that. I didn't even come to the crypto space to be rich. I came here to find a way out the old system that is that is bleeding me dry in slow motion, because that's all inflation is. They're going to continue to print money, okay? And people that are not in this, I feel bad for the people not even born yet. I feel it's it I feel bad for the people that are not taking the initiative, but I understand why people are not investing right now. People want to numb themselves with their little uh curricular activities, with their extra activities. People want to turn away from the problem, like the problem is not going to present itself within the next 15 years. But I guess everyone has to be 60 to 70 years old, going to go apply for a job to be like, oh, I wish I started saving when in my 30s, in my 30s, in my late 20s. It's okay. We all are learning. We all are becoming seasoned investors inside this space. But don't give up hope. Your future self is if you're seeing this, your future self is trying to tell you to lock in, because we are not trying to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning at 70 to clock in for nobody. Okay? We're, we're not beat. At least my future self is. You feel me? Most of our kids are young. We have time. You guys. But yeah, Romy, hey, what's going on? Edwards, ADH. Why hire in America paying them 15 through 20 an hour when they can hire a visa worker for 725? My point exactly. What up, Moonbound? I don't know if you noticed, but there are a couple times that Elon showed 1.7 billion% in the green. I know it was a glitch, but I'm saying, look, that wasn't no glitch. Remember that happened after commodities. Well, I don't even know if I'm saying the right name. I'm gonna say precious metals had extreme uptick. I'm pretty sure people had to, get straight, get right, and had to move some money around without paying some taxes. So they had to probably bounce off of one of the most top liquid meme coins in the space. Of course, they could have used Bitcoin, but they used dog alarm Mars. That's in my personal opinion. You know what I mean? And especially the fact that we're about to go to Mars within the next couple of years, we're gonna hit this lick. We're gonna be sitting pretty, and we're gonna be legendary. But for right now, we have to be pioneers and do the hard work. Jason, what's up? Punk, what's the word? Yeah, we all been by it. Hey, what up, Jake? Hey, see you in a minute, man. But look, you guys, look, man. So I want to enjoy some of my lunch, but we're gonna do a recap tonight. So make sure you lock in with me tonight at 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? We got a lot we got a lot to we have a long road ahead of us. But for those that are here now in my beginning phases, we're gonna grow together, and we're gonna learn together. We're gonna get money together, and we're gonna be the reason our grandkids smile. Cause they're gonna be, the grandbabies gonna be geek. They're gonna be like, Grandpa got Bitcoin. Ooh, they got Ethereum. Ooh, they gonna be geek, man. We go, man. Listen, man. Lock in, keep the faith, stay strong, y'all. All right. With that being said, thank you for locking in with the Moonbound section. Dogma Mars to Pluto, Crypto to Pluto, Bitcoin to Pluto, Ethereum to Pluto. All right. Free to real. And y'all already know how this go. Until next time, you guys. Until next time.